Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. Global equity markets are still falling as investors worry that more Fed rate hikes will stunt economic activity everywhere. But first, last week, US jobless claims actually fell slightly to 191,000, although most reports will focus on a seasonally adjusted rise. There are now just 1.44 million people on these benefits, a new modern low. As a proportion of their labour force, this is easily a new record low. Meanwhile, American producer prices came in 11% higher in April than a year ago, showing how embedded inflation is in their costs now. However, the month-on-month rise indicates a small tailing off of the pressure. China has said it is about to close its borders and strictly limit the ability of its citizens to travel overseas. And there are rumours that Beijing may go into a Shanghai-style lockdown soon. It is all a consequence of its zero-COVID policies. Meanwhile, the property industry's bond payment woes just go on and on. In India, they reported consumer inflation up 7.8% in April from a year ago, higher than expected and certainly higher than the 6.95 March level. But the rate seems to be increasing fast recently, with the April month-on-month rate rising at an annualised 17% rate, a level they'll need to peg back quickly to prevent major social unrest. Indian industrial production rose too, but at only a modest rate. This data is for March and extends a very lacklustre run since September 2021. India's inability to pick up the pace of economic activity is consigning it to a laggard status in Asia. And global container shipping freight rates fell again last week, another modest retreat, but extending it to 11 straight weeks of declines and taking them down 26% since the September 2021 peak. Going the other way, however, freight rates for bulk cargoes rose again and to their highest level of the year. US Treasury 10-year yield starts today down another 8 basis points since this time yesterday at 2.84%. And the price of gold starts today down $28 since this time yesterday at $1,824 an ounce. Silver fell harder. And oil prices have changed little and are still just over $104 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is still just on $106.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar will open today sharply lower on a surging US dollar. Now it's 62.3 US cents and down more than 0.75 cents. That it's its lowest since June 2020 and represents a 10.8% devaluation since just the start of April. But against the Australian dollar, we're slightly firmer at just over 91 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're also slightly higher at 60.1 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at 70.1 and a 6.2% devaluation since the start of April. And the Bitcoin price has fallen a further 3.8% from this time yesterday, now down to $28,656. At one point, it got down as low as $25,402. Volatility over the past 24 hours has been a massive 9.4% plus or minus. We welcome your feedback. Leave a comment below or on our website. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.